Hey guys, this is Wolf Gaming here, and welcome back to the Metroid Prime walkthrough. The first thing you're going to want to do in this episode is exit the save station and head towards the main plaza, defeating the ions along the way. In this hallway, defeat any of the termites that pop out and continue towards the main plaza. Once you reach the main plaza, defeat any of the beetles that pop out, and head to the door we scanned earlier that had the missile lock on it, and use a missile to open it. Head through the door and gain access to the Rune Shrine access. Now in this room, this is where you'll be getting the morph ball, but first we're gonna have to face a mini boss. Don't worry, this is not the mini-boss. A bunch of beetles are going to pop out as you've already seen, and my recommendation is just to not target them and just spin around them, keeping them near the center of the room, and continue to rapidly fire at them. And once you're done with the beetles, a larger plated beetle will pop out of the ground. It looks intimidating, but it's really not. You can't attack it from the front, but its rear end is vulnerable. My recommendation for this is to lock onto it and strafe side to side and avoid its charge attacks. After it charges at you, that's when I recommend firing at its rear end, like so. Continue this process until it's defeated, and once you are done with that, jump up and grab the morph ball. After claiming the morph ball, roll through the opening and go through the door back to the main plaza. Defeat any of the remaining termites that we passed earlier, and continue towards the main plaza. Once in the main plaza, defeat any of the beetles along the way. They're always going to reappear, guys. And head to the far end of the room. Once there, scale the rubble on the far side of the room to reach the bridge above. And along the way, you're going to deal with some war wasps, and you're going to want to just avoid them or shoot them, whatever you guys choose, and head to the door towards the ruined fountain access. Once in the Rune Fountain access, use your newly acquired morph balls to slip through the small openings and proceed to the Rune Fountain. Once you get to the Rune Fountain, let the plasmites light up the room for you and circle around to proceed through the door. I recommend scanning the lore entry on the other side of the wall first. So as I said, circle around the room and make your way toward the door on the far end of the room. Okay, follow the hallway to the Arboretum, and you're gonna notice a new enemy called Shriekbats. They're really easy, just let them dive at you and use a missile here, and when you reach the Arboretum, you're gonna see a new enemy called Reaper Vines. And these will continuously pop out, and they're not really that hard. One hit will normally stun them and make them retract back into the walls. So just continue up these platforms and head to the door on the other side. Follow this little pathway and head through the door on the other side to reach the Gathering Hall. And as you enter the Gathering Hall, make an immediate right and head to the save station. And once you're all done with that, exit the save station and head to the far door on the other side of the Gathering Hall. Now avoid the Shriekbats in the Watery Hall access, and once they're gone, fire a missile at the cracked wall to obtain your second missile expansion. Woohoo! Continue along the way and head through the door to reach the Watery Hall. Now in this room, you're gonna have to scan 4 symbols to unlock a door guarding the charge beam. The first one is hop on the second platform and turn around to find the first symbol. Defeat the Reaper Vines along the way, and make your way towards the second symbol at the very end of the path. The third symbol is on the ground where the mushrooms were. Finally, backtrack to the door and climb the platforms this time to reach the door guarding the charge beam. The final symbol is by the door. Once all 4 symbols have been scanned, scan the door and grab the charge beam. I also recommend scanning the lore entry. Cool, so some ions are now going to pop out and block your path, but now that we have the charge beam, we can easily get rid of them. To use them, hold down the A button and defeat them. Now all we gotta do is backtrack to the save station in the gathering hall. And that is it for this video, guys. If you liked it, smash that like button, leave some comments, subscribe, spread my channel around, and I will see you guys next time. This is White Wolf Gaming signing out. Okay, bye.